the secret of Kiruv, secret of being able, sometimes a person wants to be involved in Kiruv, and he says to himself, maybe the Yetzer Hara says it to him, that person's too far gone. The person's too far gone, you're not going to reach him anyway. Don't waste your time. And we'll see in the Parsha that this is absolutely not true. Everybody can be reached, and we'll see it in the Parsha. In Parsha's Chayei Sora. It says in the Parsha that Avraham Avinu sent Eliezer to find a shidduch for Yitzchak. Find the shidduch for Yitzchak. V'yashbiacha Hashem Elokei Hashemayim v'Elokei Haaretz. Avraham Avinu made Eliezer swear that Asher le'sikach isha levni mibnois haknani, that you should not take a wife for my son from the daughters of Canaan. And later in Pasuk Lamed Ches, the Pasuk says a little clearer, it has to be El Mishpachti, El Beis Avi, and El Mishpachti, it should be for my family. The question is, what's wrong with the daughters of Canaan? That Avraham Avinu was so insistent that Yitzchak should not marry from the daughters of Canaan. The Mefarshim, the commentaries explain, because the Fishahayu Mishchosim b'midosehem, the Ralbag explains, because they were very fardorbin, bad with their midos. Their midos were not good. And the question is, what's better, going to the house of Lavan and Besuel? They were Ovdei Avodah Zarah. They worshipped idols. So the Rosh Ran asked this question, and he says, "V'lochein bochar b'mishpachas Oviv." Avraham Avinu chose the family of his father, Hagam Shahayu Ovdei Avodah Zarah, even though they worshipped idols. Mikol Makoim Hayu Lahem Midos Tovos. Nevertheless, they had good midos. The Emunos Kaisvos do not. Somebody who has bad hashkafas, it doesn't go over to the children naturally like midos rois. Midos rois, if somebody has midos rois, if a woman has midos rois, it goes over to her children. Midos rois. It's hard to get rid of that. But hashkafas, even if they're Torah outlook, even if they worship idols, so far off they are, nevertheless, that does not go over. That's not going to go over to their children, like midos rois, which bad midos which go over to the children. Midos rois are a lot worse than bad hashkafos, even terrible hashkafos, even terrible outlook, terrible hashkafos, Ovdei Avodah Zarah, worshipping idols. Midos rois is worse than worshipping idols, because when you worship idols, when you have bad hashkafos, you could sit down and reason with the person and prove to him that there's a Rebbeinu Shalom on the world. But midos rois goes over to the children, and if a woman has, let's say, midos rois, if Eliezer would take a woman with midos rois, with bad character traits, that would go over to the children, beteva, naturally. But emunos kaisvos can be logically approached, and the person with the worst hashkafas, like Rivka Imenu, grew up in such a house, but nevertheless she was able to be the great matriarch of Klal Yisrael that she was. An example of midos rois is if somebody has midos rois character traits, means if somebody has jealousy, kina, hatred within him, or jealousy with him, kina, sina, temptations, they are tempted to want to do things that they shouldn't be doing, if they have cruelty in them, all these are character traits, and these character traits go over from mother to child, and it's very difficult to eradicate. Whereas hashkafas, even worshipping idols, can be reasoned out and can be explained. So these are two things that we have to learn from this parsha. Number one, that if anybody stumbles into kina, sina, taiva, covered, bad character traits, he should work as hard as he can, learn Sforim that speak about it, to eradicate that from within him, because that goes over from mother to son, from father to child. Whereas even the Avodah Zarah, even Hashkafa's terrible outlook of Avodah Zarah can be reasoned out. A person can be spoken to logically, and it can be proven to him that there exists Rebbeinu Shalom on the world. So anybody that wants to be Makarif people, as we started to say at the beginning, a person should never say, "Oh, he's too far gone, I can't reach him." No, you can reach him. It's much easier to reach him than somebody who has midos rois. The Eibishter should help us that we should be zeicha to cleanse ourselves from our midos rois, and also the Rebbeinu Shalom should help us that when we want to be Makarif people, we should not talk ourselves into it, that this is an impossibility. It's very reasonable, it is very possible to bring somebody back, no matter how far he is.